So now we saw that a universe set is nothing but everything is inside, nothing is outside, and a null set is nothing but nothing is inside, everything is outside. So they all come in pairs. The moment a null universe set is formed, somewhere on the blank page a null set is also created. So they both occur together. Now how does this have an impact on the washer? So we saw that when you take a 1 out, a minus 1 is created. So this is this gap is minus 1. Now you take the outer surface out. So you have a 1 here, one full boundary, right? So we will write it this way. The inner circle is minus 1 because the part is removed, right? This is minus 1. This whole as a whole, this outer circle, if you draw as a whole, this is 1. As a whole, this is 1 without this inner part being removed. So what is this gap in between? If this whole equal to washer plus inner hole, washer, this hole is actually 1. This there isn't anything, this hole is 1. On the inside there is a hole, so there is a darkness. So washer plus minus 1. So washer is equal to 2, which is 1 minus of minus 1, that is 2. So this shaded area, the washer area, is actually 2. So now what do we understand from this? Coming back to the starting point, we started with a very blank paper and we called that blank paper as 0. From that 0 we actually created a 1 or a 1, and what was inside was minus 1, and then we tried to understand what is a washer. So this is 2, which is duality. So nothingness is the source of all dualities. So how do you try to prove it in a different way? We will start with a 0. And we create a bounded surface or light and call it as 1, and darkness or minus 1. So 1 plus minus 1 would add up to the 0, so the blank surface. Now what is this 1? If you take this full circle, you can write it as one by 2, this whole 1, plus half of 1 by 2, 1 by 4, plus half of 1 by 2, 1 by 8, half of 1 by 8, which is 1 by 16, plus you can keep on breaking it, which is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 squared plus 1 by 2 cube which is nothing but the Zeno's paradox. You would have come across this concept before. Now what is this minus 1? if 1 is all about synthesizing broken parts together, -1 should be all about breaking the whole into lot of pieces. See, you can think it this way. Let us say 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus, call it as this sum. Now multiply this by 2. 2 sum is equal to 1 into 2 will be 2. 1 and 2 into 2 will be 4. 2 into 4 will be 8. Minus 1 minus minus, they all cancel out. So to add these two together, you would end up minus s is equal to 1 or s is equal to minus 1. So you can say that darkness is nothing but 1 is nothing but 2 power 0 plus 2 is nothing but 2 power 1 plus 3 4 is 2 squared plus 8 is 2 cube. You can add. So you can write it as two power minus 0. 0 is nothing but 1 plus minus 1. If you add these two, it will be 0 is the sum of all, or you can treat 0 as nothing but the source of all dualities.